kids, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and having good time with your family. Kids, today we are going to start the first chapter from the book Honeydew. The name of the chapter is The Best Christmas Present in the World, which is written by Michael Muffago. Yes, this is the best Christmas gift which someone has received. So this is about the chapter. Characters are given in this chapter, students. So the first character is Jim, leader of British Army. Jim is the leader of British Army. Connie, she is the wife of Jim. She is the wife of Jim. And the third character we have Hans Wolf, leader of German Army. He is the leader of German Army. So two main characters are given in this. And the third one is Connie. She is the wife of Jim. Now there is a question for you students, that is a war between the British and the Germans in 1914. Which war it was? Yes, it was the First World War. First World War. First World War occurred in 1914 till 1918. Yes, so there are some moments they have captured and they have written in this chapter about the husband, wife, and everything is given. So let's move to the chapter. Okay, the chapter starts from the writer spotted in a junk shop which is in the Bridport. And he saw a roll-top desk. What do you mean by roll-top desk, student? The roll-top desk means a table with the drawers, right? So writer went into the shop, he saw the roll-top desk, and that is of 19th century. The table was totally broken down, the legs were clumsy, and there was a scratch marks on it. But still the writer wanted to buy it. Why? Because that is of 19th century. So the table was literally so expensive, but without looking anything else, what narrator has done, he purchased that table. After that, that table he took it into his home and he started to repair it. When he was repairing, he wanted to open the drawers. There were two drawers in it. First one he has opened easily, but the second one it was not able to open properly. So with the help of his fist, he tried to open it out. When he opened, there was a small secret drawer in it, and in that there was a tin box. And in that tin box there was a letter in the envelope which is rolled by the sellotape. The narrator wanted to read that letter, but as he thought this is someone's private thing, so he can't. But in a curiosity, he opened that sellotape and he started reading the letter. There was an address written on it. What was that address? Mrs. Macpherson, 12 Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. ठीक है? That was the address written on that letter. So and the heading, the date was given December 26, 19. Written on it December 26, 1914. So he opened that drawer and the first salutation was written, Dear Connie. And after that the letter starts. The writer said that he has written this letter in a happier frame of mind. Why? There was a Christmas morning and there was a frost and cold everywhere, because as we know in the December there is a cold. There was a beautiful morning and Jim is writing this letter to his wife Connie in a happier frame of mind. What was the reason? Why is he writing this letter? The reason is that when they were all inside the trenches, from the opposite side, someone comes and wishes us Merry Christmas. Then after, we thought that this is the trick of them to fight on us or to make a हमला जैसे बोलते ना, so they do like that, but it was not like that at all. The grey code, two words are given in this chapter, students, Tommy and Fridge. Tommy is for the German and Tommy is for the British and Fridge is for the German. So in this way they have the thing started in the evening of in the morning of Christmas. Then after what they did, they had one type of party. They all become joined and they wished to each and everyone Merry Christmas and all. And then after they are having snaps and sausage. It means drink and like non-veg and all these things. So this was the thing that we were having. They were celebrating in the Christmas, and then after the head of the German has come to the head of the captain of the British army, that is Jim. They both shake their hands and they introduce themselves. The name of the British officer is Hans Wolf, and he said that he is a cello player and he plays cello in the orchestra party, and he lives in a Düsseldorf, and he is from Düsseldorf, fine. And then after that, Mr. British, Jim has introduced himself that he is from Dorset, and he was a teacher before joining the army. Then after the things get started, they had a great discussion about the things like Hans Wolf had disclosed that he has one baby and a wife. And his favorite writer is Thomas Hardy, and his favorite book is Madding Crowd. Okay? In this way they both have discussed the things. Then after there was a football match. Someone has brought the football, in the letter it is written, I don't know who, but someone has brought the football, and there was a match between the British and French. Okay? Tommy and Frisch, and there was a huge match, and they were discussing that if we will resolve the conflicts like this, so there will be no death of a man, there will be no orphan of a child, and there will be no widow woman. So in this way they were discussing that the non-violence way से हमें like reduce करना चाहिए ये सारे conflicts and all. Then after they were discussing about the match, that but at last Fridge has won, and they all have a time to depart, or everyone has went to their own place. There was a grey coat and the khaki coat. Grey coat is for the Fridge and khaki coat is for the Britishers. The Jim is mesmerizing that hundreds of grey coats were departing from the no man's land. Fine. So and then after he has written that we had a carols at night, and that was so beautiful. And dear Connie, we will meet so soon, and next Christmas tak we think there will be a distance and terrible memories only we have. Okay, and I will meet you soon. I am surely come to meet you, and yours truly and yours faithfully, Jim Mefferson. Okay. Then after the third part has started, like writer has folded the letter, and he decided to went to the Britport. Okay, decided to went to the Britport. So he did this thing. He went over there. He saw the house was totally burned. He asked to the old man which is living beside the woman's house. He said that there is a house broken out in the house because there is a fire broken out in the house because she preferred to have a candle instead of electricity, because she thought electricity is more expensive. So just because of that there is a fire broken out in the house, Now she is in nursing home which is Burlington House. ठीक है, and then writer drew into the Burlington house. It is not difficult for him to find the nursing home in the Burlington house. He went over there. He asked to the warden about the lady. Everyone was enjoying the Christmas even over there. Everyone was happy, but Mrs. Mapperson was in her room. When writer went over there, the narrator went over there. He saw that she was in a bun and she was sitting in a wheelchair and she was gazing the garden. Okay? So in this way, they both have met to each other. He called to that lady, Mrs. Mapperson, and he handed over that letter to her. He described that from where he has got this letter, and he has explained everything about this letter and he gave that letter to the woman. After that, the woman was literally gazing to that man without even to blink his eyes. Okay? And then after the things that happened, Mrs. Jim Mapperson had thought that this is the only guy to whom I was waiting for. It means ये क्या समझ रही थी बेटा? That writer को Jim Mapperson. She said that I was sure that you will come on the Christmas and you will give me the present. And he has given this letter. The title describes in itself that the best Christmas present in the world. It means that this is the thing that writer has described, that he has given that letter to that lady and that was the best Christmas present in the world. Then after there was a burnt house and there is all thing about the Mrs. Mapperson what she thought. She thought that this is the Jim and he has come to keep his promise, to give me a surety, and in this way the letter gets and the story gets end. ठीक है? I hope you all have understood this properly. Bye bye. Take care. Stay at home. Stay safe.